with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live at 5.
Thank you for watching Live at 5. I'm David Carroll. And
I'm Cindy Sexton. Boy, severe weather has moved through the Tennessee Valley today. Strong winds, heavy rain, and hail hit Marion and Grundy counties and then moved our way. This is video our crew shot showing debris all along Amnicola Highway.
And our entire news team spread out across the Tennessee Valley this afternoon to bring you the latest updates on storm damage, road closings, that sort of thing, power outages as well. Chief Meteorologist Paul Barris is tracking this. And Paul, is the worst of it over?
For some of us. There's still a few spots that have some pretty nasty weather going on right now. We'll check it out on the radar. From Dalton on northward through much of Tennessee, the tornado watch is over with now. But over North Georgia, there's still a chance for some severe weather. We're going to start off looking into the Blue Ridge Mountains here out near Blue Ridge, Georgia. Some very heavy rain and possibly some hail just south of Blue Ridge, Georgia, moving straight to the east, heading towards Union County. So there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for that area until about 5:45 for tonight. So you got about another 45 minutes through that region. Some very heavy rain from along 411 from Chatsworth to Ramhurst. LJ still getting some pretty good rain, but the warning now is in effect from Calhoun, Georgia, eastward towards approaching Jasper, Georgia. As a matter of fact, see this area in black? That's very, very intense rain. Man, we're going to check that out and see what the Viper's saying here. We got 2-inch hail maximum, so I would make it to probably a good quarter-size hail just south of Calhoun now, pushing off towards the east. Very, very intense cell. Not too much lightning with it. Most of the lightning is up towards Ramhurst. And then a little further off, as a matter of fact, this storm produced ping-pong ball-size hail earlier on in Chattooga County, south of Somerville. Still some pretty good rains going on. So we'll pull back here. We'll put this into motion for you. You can see these showers and thunderstorms again pushing off, slowly off towards the east. And they'll be ending later on within the next couple hours or so. And that's good news. But again, Tennessee, you're out of the tornado watch right now. North of Dalton, you're out of it. West of Dalton, you're out of it too, except for Chattooga County. Northeast Alabama, you're no longer under a watch anymore. So these storms are really hightailing off towards the east. We've got the complete 7 days coming up.
Thank you, Paul. The strong winds in Chattanooga caused a tree to damage a home.
It happened on Westwood Avenue, and Lori Mitchell is live with the latest from there. Lori.
Well, good afternoon. You can probably already hear the chainsaws. That's because cleanup has begun at this home. We're on Westwood Avenue, as you said, in North Chattanooga, where a homeowner lost not one, but 2 massive trees. Here's one of them over here in her backyard. The other one in her front yard, and we have some video we captured earlier today giving you a closer look at that tree, and very old, deep-rooted tree that came crashing down onto the woman's home. It messed up her front porch. It caused a large hole in her living room. You can see the picture inside the house that we captured. It shows the rain came pouring in. There were buckets collecting water. She tells me she was close by. She heard a big boom. Fortunately, she was not hurt. Back out here live, the cleanup process has already begun. Several friends, neighbors, family members came rushing over. Keep in mind, this only happened about an hour and a half ago, so they worked fast. They got here. They're already working to remove that tree. There's a lot of debris like this in the neighborhood, but nothing we've seen this severe. And she tells me she's actually wanted those 2 trees down for a very long time because she feared they were going to come crashing down onto her home. And today, that is exactly what happened here in this North Chattanooga neighborhood. Once again, no one was hurt. People were inside, but everyone is okay. That is the good news, and that's the story from North Chattanooga. Back to you guys in the studio.
Lori Mitchell, thank you for that report. Strong winds disrupted power across Chattanooga. Right now, the most outages we have become aware of are in Soddy Daisy and Red Bank. Cameron Taylor is live with details on how crews prioritize when they're dealing with these multiple outages. Cameron?
Yeah, there are a few steps they have to take, David. We're at a home right now on Rivermont Place where a tree came crashing down. We saw a lot of this happen in a couple of areas. Lori just mentioned one. This is another example of the winds pushing these trees down from that storm, and that's also creating some power issues across the county. There were several thousand power outages happening right now across Hamilton County. They're mainly north of the Tennessee River, so we're talking about the communities of Red Bank, Hickson, Signal Mountain, North Chattanooga, all the way up to Saudi Daisy and Sale Creek. And there are a lot of people, they're trying to work fast on this. The deal is they have to get rid of these trees first before they can start working on repairing the power. So they're doing that right now. EPB crews have been preparing for this for a few days now. They've been watching the forecast, and they said everyone was on standby. And we have Channel 3's Natalie Potts, who's been tracking the storm conditions in North Georgia. Natalie.
Thanks, Cameron. I just got off of the phone with emergency management crews here in Whitfield County, Georgia, and they tell us that they are hearing reports of several power outages, multiple lines and multiple trees down across the county in scattered parts. So they're asking residents to please stay put for now as those crews work to clear off the roadway. The school systems here in Whitfield County dismissed early, and just about 20 or so minutes ago, we saw those heavy winds and strong rain coming through this area, and so that's really why they wanted to get those kids home before the storm hit this area. The parents we spoke with today say they're just happy to be at home with their kids, and they would rather be safe than sorry. The school system didn't want to take any chances either. They're putting safety first. They say they did not close down the school systems today before talking with the County Emergency Management Agency and with the National Weather Service first. And so with winds over 60 miles per hour, which we definitely saw that just a few minutes ago, we saw debris being blown about the road. So we haven't heard any reported injuries at this point, but of course we will keep you updated as we learn more. For now, reporting live in Whitfield County, Natalie Potts, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Natalie, thank you. In Middle Tennessee, 2 EF1 tornadoes touched down in Davidson and Williamson counties this morning. This is video from Watertown. It's about 46 minutes outside of Nashville. The powerful line of storms produced heavy rain, hail, and strong winds, causing power outages and downed trees across Middle Tennessee and southern Kentucky. TEMA is working with officials across the state to monitor where state resources need to be deployed. And take a look at these pictures. This is from West Tennessee. This morning, a carport landed on this. That is near Dyersburg. No one was injured.
Of course, we're aware that most schools were out today, and we're getting questions about tomorrow. As far as we know, all the schools will be open tomorrow. We'll let you know if power outages or anything would change that. The same storm system that hit here moved through Arkansas last night, with most of the damage concentrated in White County. That's about 2 hours outside Memphis. We see some damaged homes, also reports of downed trees and power lines. Residents say they were able to ride out the storms in their closets and bathrooms, looking for that safe place in their home, and more than a dozen people are reported to be injured. Still ahead on Live at 5, hail pounded much of the area this afternoon, leading a local church to open its doors for residents seeking shelter. Plus, 2 hurt, including a 12-year-old, after a tree falls on mobile homes in Tennessee.
Strong thunderstorms still over the southern part of Gordon County and moving into the Blue Ridge Mountains in Fannin County, Georgia. So we'll show you that, showing on our Viper, and tell you what to expect. I'll give you a little hint. It's a lot better than today, coming up over the next few days.